Hello friends, it's Simone. Today we are back with another video in our Scale It Down YouTube series with Suzanna Lee and myself, and we are talking about tip-ins one more time. I am going to work with one of those two photos. I am going to use this journaling card. It just was so perfect for this for the weather we had. And there is more journaling cards from Coco Daisy, and also those chipboard clouds. They came in the March silver lining kit, and I'm just showing you here that I'm going to just take the first layer off and make it thinner. And then I also printed the She is Brave collection from Illustrated Faith. I just printed it out at Staples actually. No, I don't have a printer. And then I am going to use this acetate sheet from, Basil, it said on the packaging, for my tip-in today. I thought a lot about the way this is going to work, and I'm actually going to change my mind about the placement of the things halfway through. So my idea is to place that journaling card over there to the right, and then use this photo, which I actually stole. I took a screenshot on Instagram. A friend of mine who lives almost right down the street here in Mountain View, she took this photo and it was perfect. I wanted to talk about rain, and she took a photo of those palm trees in a puddle that were reflecting in a puddle, and I thought, well, it can't get better than this. It was black and white, and it worked really great with the journaling card. However, I needed something to distance the photo from the journaling card, and I thought I was going to use that pink plus sign paper, but that was just not bold enough. And so I'm going to use this blue paper, and actually there's printed She is Brave all over the paper. But let's just say that nobody's going to read this, and if anyone is going to read this, then this is supposed to mean that I am braving the weather, and I'm surviving rain, so I'm very brave. It's I don't know, I just hate bad weather. I mean, there is people who like snow, there's people who like gray skies. I heard people like these kinds of things. I'm definitely not one of those people. And my mood and everything, my productivity, everything gets affected by bad weather. So my idea was to create a title, and what is better to use the start of a song, which actually it's not correctly written. It Never Rains in Southern California is the title, or is part of that song. I'm just going to generalize it and use It Never Rains in California, because then I can use it as a title here. I'm not in Southern California, and so yes, we do have chances of rain, and we desperately need rain, but that doesn't mean that I have to like rain. So this is my idea. I want to put this title right on top of that acetate sheet, and I thought that I was going to cut out those scallops in different lengths and use my title like that. But then, first of all, I started thinking, so what am I going to put on the right side? And second of all, the other thing was I didn't want to cover this up. I wanted the photo and the journaling card to be seen from the front, just not all of it, or So I cut out all the scallops. I scratched the white cardstock or the white journaling card that I cut down, and now I'm thinking about what am I actually going to do with all of those scallops? And I pulled out several alphabet stamps already. I love, love, love combining two different sets of alphabet stamps to create a title, and one is a bolder alpha usually that highlights part of the title. And so the It Never I'm going to stamp with one of the skinnier alpha stamps, and I just had to decide between the It Nev, that's two different alpha stamps, and then I know already I shouldn't even have pulled the other alpha stick stamps to that I'm going to use the Southport alpha from Kelly Perky. The other two alpha stamps are the one that I stamped it with is from Hero Arts, and I got it at Joann's on sale for like $3 or something. And the other one is from Ellie's Studio. It's a bit bigger and a bit wider, so wider, and it just didn't look too different from the Southport Alpha. The height and the width of the letters was too close. So I decided I'm going to go with the smaller alpha stamps, and now I am just stamping. I'm going to spare you from watching me stamp. I just wanted to show you this little trick. I wanted to center this word, and so I pulled out all the letters and started with the middle vowel, in this case with the middle letter, and I'm stamping to the left and to the right, and so the I is the starting point for my stamping. And then I'm just going to cut down the scallops to size and adding them right underneath each word. And here the centering of the middle letter didn't really work that well. As you can see, I didn't go with a ruler and I didn't measure things out, and so it's a little off center. The California is a little off center, but I think it still looks okay. It is visible, but I'm trying to balance it a little bit with overhanging the scallops underneath. And now I'm going to continue working with the transparency or acetate, what it is called. However, I did not want to use any colored washi tape because I really liked the simplicity. Well, is that simple? Is that a simple layout? No, it's not. But I just didn't want to add any more color to a spot that I didn't want to highlight. So I just used Scotch tape. However, you really need to be careful because, it rips really easily. We only have the one where you can write on with pencil, and that's probably not the right one to use here. I don't care if it falls out. I'm just going to use my packing tape and add it back in. That's okay. So now I had this acetate in the middle that didn't have a function at all, except for my association of the white polka dots with rain. And I decided then to add more of the chipboard clouds and raindrops to this acetate, and therefore covering more of this image underneath. And this now I love totally. I really like the fact that I have the clouds and the rain in front of the journaling card and the picture, and when I fold it over I can see it for reals. And then I just added one more raindrop from the chipboard sheet onto the page that is the real paper page now, and then I'm going to add the journaling, which is actually what I just told you before, that even though we need rain and it is very appreciated here, everyone needs the rain. We always are on the verge of a drought, or we are in a drought. Doesn't mean that I like rain. And this is the finished page. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out Suzanna's video and see what she created with the topic tip in. Next time we're going to have a Grab 5 video with a guest, and then we're going to work on another topic. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!